Today we're up in Nicolai Mountain area, the Oregon Coast Range. I'm gonna do a little exploring, looking for some possible new boondock locations. It's just me solo today. Sign girl's off visiting relatives, and then she's going back to the campground, base camp. So we're just stopping off here at the pit toilets, the Nicolai Mountain Range here, and then we're gonna go explore. So we'll take you along. So that road there to the right is the staging area, and that's where the restrooms are and a map of the area. I'm really not familiar with many of the trails down here. Took a brief look on Onyx Off-Road last night to kind of get an idea. It looks like most of the trails are side-by-side and ATV and motorcycle. But I did scout a couple of roads that are going to be up here that are high clearance 4x4 and Jeep trails, so we'll check those out. Just trying to get a camera shot of the required airing down session, but we had too much sunlight for my camera to pick anything up. I didn't have any filters with me, so. All right, let's go up here. All right. Probably gonna be a lot to see here. Wandering through the forest. You get up to the top of the ridge, there's some pretty killer views, but not all the gates are open to get up there this time of year, so we're kind of at the end of the season. You guys get a little bounce there. Road's gotten a little bit rougher since the last time I was up here. I might have to air down a little bit more. Okay. I wonder if that's a fee campsite or not. No, it's not a fee campsite. Well, that's cool. We stopped up here and had lunch, Sign Girl and I, one day. We were out filming some possible places to bring the mountain bikes. There's some cool little hikes in here. Alright. See where this goes. I guess I could turn on Onyx on the old cell phone. Pause a moment here to take a look at the map. back at the same spot. I turned the wrong way. Okay. My Onyx map is flipped. I'm not sure how to flip it back around. It's a little bit more eroded away road than it was last time I was up here at the beginning of summer, which is strange because this time of year they should have already come through and graded and drug it and put new gravel down. Got up here. I think this goes up to the meadow if memory serves me. Sorry you guys are bouncing around a lot. I can't get the GoPro to turn on. Not sure what's going on with that. So you guys were riding along on the iPad today. Pretty typical of the Oregon Forest Service roads and timber access roads. They're pretty well maintained usually. This area up here is private forestry land, but they allow off-highway vehicle access, which is kind of cool. Obviously they haven't thinned this out or plan on harvesting and replanting for a while, so mount is magnetic, but it doesn't seem to want to stick to the metal plate under that dash cap. Road's getting a bit narrow. acceleration. We're not going too deep into the woods, so we're back on a trail. And that's narrow access only according to Onyx on my phone here. I thought that this road might go through because it shows on maps this continues to go forward here, but apparently no longer does. Let's see what that trail is here. Looks like that is Hunt Creek access. Yeah, they are definitely showing that the road goes on 2 different mapping softwares. But that is way too narrow for a Jeep or a high clearance 4x4 route. Unless they're, yeah, it's hard to say. And this may not be maintained very well, and so those trees aren't very big and only about 5 or 6 years old. It may have originally been a 4x4 high clearance trail, but you can't get through there now. And you can see where the quads and side-by-sides have been ripping it up going through there. Looks like another one here. A quad or a motorcycle trail there. And 2 very large old growth trees as gatekeepers there. I mean, the Jeep's pretty tough, and if I thought it was viable and legal to do, I'd probably try it. But I'm pretty sure that that is not a viable trail for Jeeps or off-highway 4x4 rigs. Like you guys got tilted down again. How come you keep doing that? There we go. It's a really pretty drive-through here. Just isn't any real challenge to it. But like I said, today we're just out looking for new places to boondock. I've been sitting in that damn campground waiting for Jeep parts for long enough. I finally got my breather tube for the AC, and finally got my rear wheel bearing seal. So it was time to get out and explore. So hoping to find at least 2 or 3 good spots to boondock, and I can go back to the campground where the trailer is. I can resupply the Jeep, grab my overnight gear, and then come back out. back to the main road, so I'm gonna pick you guys up when we get back onto another trail. Alright, welcome back. We're still out looking for possible boondocking locations. I found this little trail here that I believe goes down to like Simpson Main Line. Not sure, it's actually not on the map, but you can see the trail on satellite images. So we're gonna see where she goes. Doesn't look like anything's been down it in a while. And it doesn't look like it goes anywhere anymore. Looks like it did go somewhere. At one point in time, they've got a whole bunch of logs down there, and this is fairly recent growth, so we'll see where else we can get to here. Interesting. You can actually see on satellite imaging, I don't know how old these images are, the tap pack there goes through. It's kind of interesting. Grade here. It's a lot steeper than it looks on video, trust me. Luckily, the Jeep gets really good traction, especially with the Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. I'm not even really aired down that low. I'm like running around 33, 34 PSI. It's because there's a lot of highway driving or fast Forest Service road driving to get back to the main road. So I don't want to spend 40 minutes airing back up. Even though I do have onboard air. back this way. See where this gets us here. This is a little tricky here. Trying to read my navigate with my phone while filming with the tablet and the GoPro. Now that I got the GoPro to work again, and watch out for these ATV trail crossings. Okay, well, this one doesn't go through either, even though it says it does on the map. This is crazy. Not sure where this allegedly went through at, but it shows it going through. It's supposed to be a really old satellite image. Because these trees are probably 5 to 7 years old. Small ones, and they're in the way. So interesting. This is a fairly well-groomed road, and it just dead ends down there. All right. Get back up here, back to the main